Hey, folks and Kiss fans, what's going on? I know I just got home and I just saw the news, and I'm like, you know what? I really should hop on and just talk about this because this is amazing. And this is like, I'm just excited as when Kiss actually finally got into the goddamn Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But the Kennedy Center honors, how the hell did, did that happen? So I just thought it'd be fun to just chat and see if anybody's interested. I'll just go through, read the article I was reading, and maybe throw in some ideas of anybody that could possibly play and honor them that night. And throw out some speculation of who would be a cool artist to go out and play, because we know several artists that are big Kiss fans, and it'd be pretty cool to see them. Just wild news. When I saw that pop up, I was like, "What?" I'm like, "That is wacky." I wonder how the hell you even get into something like that to go watch it. I'd love to go see something like that. And there's a couple obviously there's other artists too that are getting inducted at the same time, and we'll go through that too. But I see Jeans and was in the chat. What's going on? Not sure if you're still there. Jeans, awesome. Mick C, I've not seen you in a while, brother. How's it going, my fellow Kiss fan? How you been? But so I'm gonna bring the article up here. 1 second, let me get it all set up. Kill this, don't need that, and go through who the other artists are. Stallone's one of the other people. I mean, obviously not just. I think George Strait's the other one as well. I'm gonna bring it up here. Let's see. Share screen. I should have had this all prepared, but I did this on the fly because I'm like, I wasn't prepared to do this tonight. I just got so excited. I'm like, let me just jump off a little bit and just bullshit. So let's see. 1 second. F9 on here, I think. Let's see. Where's F11? There we go. So Kiss, Sylvester Stallone, George Strait, Gloria Gaynor to receive Kennedy Center honors. So this was announced. It doesn't have a time on it, but I was working all day. Really didn't check social media, but I saw it on the, when I got home, and I was just like, whoa, wait a second. This is pretty damn cool. I got to check this out. So this is the first Kennedy Center honor since President Trump took over as chairman of the prestigious institution and pledged to turn it in a more conservative direction. Well, we don't do politics on the channel, so I can give a rat's ass about that. I'm more concerned with how in the world they settled on Kiss. I'm ecstatic. That's cool as fuck that they picked Kiss. And, I don't know. It's just wild. So Kiss, Sylvester Stallone, Gloria Gaynor, George Strait, and English actor Michael Crawford, who I have no clue who that is, will receive the Kennedy Center honors at a Donald Trump hosted ceremony in Washington, D.C. on December the 8th. This is the first Kennedy Center honor since President Trump took over as chairman of the prestigious Kennedy Center earlier this year. His first action was removing Biden era appointee. This is all political crap, which we do not do here. I'm trying to see what else is in here that's not political because I really don't give a crap. Let's see. Broken long-time tradition. It's unlikely this. Hold on. What is this? Arts as a human being cannot celebrate this incredible honor at a White House that has no interest in supporting the arts and humanities. Not understanding. This is all nonsense. Stallone, meanwhile, is a vowed Trump booster. Yeah, so he'll be there. Let's see. I know Gene Simmons of Kiss. I mean, the Kiss guys are not the biggest Trump people either, but they came out and said, hey, they're honored. Wolf Members Band released statements saying, so let's see, who is this? From our earliest days, Kiss has embodied the American ideal that all things are possible and that hard work pays off, Paul Stanley said. The prestige of the Kennedy Center honors cannot be overstated, and I accept this on behalf of the long legacy of Kiss and all of the band members who have helped create our iconic band. Pretty wild. Gene says, Kiss is the embodiment of the American dream. We are deeply honored to receive the Kennedy Center honor. Ace says, coming from my humble beginnings growing up in the Bronx, this honor is a dream come true that I never thought would materialize. All I can say is it's beyond my wildest dreams, and I am very honored and grateful to be included with the rest of the honorees. And Peter Criss said, I am so blessed. This is the greatest honor of our career. I mean, yeah, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is, obviously that was the big one, but this is an otherworldly to see Kiss honor the Kennedy Center. I mean, they've done some other bands, famously did Led Zeppelin. Actually, probably you can look through and see what other rock bands they have done in the past. I mean, I watched the Led Zeppelin. I usually don't watch this, but I will be front and center for this. I would love to go see it. What's everybody think about this? Is this pretty darn cool or what? Yeah, this is cool as hell, man. I wouldn't be shocked at all if you saw Metallica get up there, or at least a few of them do some Kiss stuff, because you got the guys Metallica big Kiss fans, guys from Pearl Jam are big Kiss fans, even Dave Grohl, he's a big Kiss fan. But is it the original four? No, it's just the four. It's the Fearsome Foursome. They never honor the other guys. They always kind of give them the shaft. It's just the four original members, as usual. Just like and oh yeah, definitely Eric M. John 5. Get John 5 out there. He'd love to do it. Hey Gory, what's going on? What's shaking? Yeah, this was wild, man. I saw this. I was like, holy crap. I'm due for a kiss and chat, and this is the perfect opportunity to get on just to chat for a little bit, see what everybody's thoughts are. Is this pretty darn cool or what? I mean, it's gonna be great that you got George Strait. I'd love to see Stallone up there. I mean, that's long overdue. I mean, you have a lot of actors and actresses that have gotten it over the years, and I'd like to say that Stallone is definitely long overdue. I'm gonna look and see rock bands that received the Kennedy Center honors. Let's see. Here's a list. Where is there just like a main list? Kennedy Center honors. Let's see. Sorry, folks. I would have prepared a little bit more to this, but I just kind of did this on the whim. Even my wife was just like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I thought you'd be working late, so I thought I'd jump on and do this." And my computer's moving slow as shite. So hold on a second. See, now they're doing, here's meet the honorees, but where are the other? Well, so this Michael Crawford, I've never heard of. Michael Crawford is one of the most celebrated performers of his generation. Okay. With an illustrious career spanning theater, television, film, and music, best known for originating the role of the Phantom in Andrew Lloyd Webber's The Phantom of the Opera. Crawford's legendary performance captivated audiences in London's West End, Broadway, and that's why I don't know, because I don't pay attention to that. Gloria Gaynor, too. That's right. Yeah. So good for her. Stallone is a big one. And Kiss, yeah, it clearly states just Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, Peter Criss, and Ace Frehley, just a fearsome foursome. Kiss, one of the most success. Now this is coming from the Kennedy Center honors. I can just switch screens so you guys can see this. Where is it? Right here. I'll move this over to here, and we'll share this. Okay, so it says here, Kiss, one of the most successful gold record award-winning groups in American history, has sold over 100 million albums worldwide, rising from New York's rock scene to the pinnacle of rock royalty. They've earned countless awards, including induction into the Rock Hall of Fame. Formed in 1973 by Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons, Ace Frehley, and Peter Criss, the group became global icons with hits like Rock and Roll All Night and Detroit Rock City. Pretty cool. Many of the Kiss factors, that's... why? But they're getting an award, they're getting honored. That's why I don't go to any of those things, because it's just like, stop. Be happy for them. It's a prestigious thing. What could they possibly have to complain about? Unless, they're not fans of this president, which, like I said, it's neither here nor there. It's not about the president. It's about the people being honored. So those guys are basically nothing but a bunch of crybabies 90% of the time. That's why I don't pay attention to that site. But I wanted to see if it says list of previous people. Past honorees. Oh, it doesn't give you by artist. Let's go. What the hell? I got time. So 79, so 78 and 79. So 78 was, I'm just going to jump out and throw out people that we would know music wise, because these are a lot of actors and actresses, and you got Ella Fitzgerald in 79. Okay, so 1980s, starting with 80, you had Leonard Bernstein, or 81, you had Count Basie. 82, Benny Goodman. I'm just throwing people out that I know are musicians, or musical acts, I should say. What's that Kiss fan site? Oh, that's why I don't even pay attention to them. They can go eat a dick. I don't pay attention to them whatsoever. They're like a bunch of crybabies in their parents' basement. So when I leave off, okay, Benny Goodman was 82. 83 is Sinatra, got it in 83, well deserved. 1984, Lena Horne. Okay, 1985. I guess Bob Hope. Well, he's not really a singer, but the rest of them I don't recognize. Beverly Sills I heard of. 86, Ray Charles. Just well deserved. 87, Perry Como. You can see, and Sammy Davis Jr. 88, you had, let's see, Alvin Ailey. 89, Harry Belafonte. Okay. All right, so let's see the 90s. Because I don't pay attention to a lot of this. I'm just curious. I know the one I did watch was when Zeppelin got it. So let's see who is in the 90s. So 1990, you got Dizzy Gillespie. Okay, cool. 1991, let's see, music-wise, I don't know who some of these people are. I've been, except for Robert Shaw. I recognize Robert Shaw, but the rest of them, I have no idea who they are in 91. All right, 92, you got same thing, aside from Paul Newman and Joanne Woodward, Ginger Rogers, the rest of them, Lionel Hampton, I guess. So 93, Johnny Carson, Stephen Sondheim. See, as we get to the closer years, we're going to get people that are of our generation or people that we like because they're honoring people probably from our parents' era. So, let's see, 94, you had Aretha Franklin. Okay. Pete Seeger. 95, B.B. King, Neil Simon. 1996, Johnny Cash. Okay. 97, Bob Dylan. Let's see, 1998. I would have allowed a while. 1998. For those, look up 1998. It says Bill Cosby got it, but it was rescinded in 2018. Rightly so. So turned out to be what a piece of shit he turned out to be. What a shame. Part of my youth. Willie Nelson got it that year as well. Okay. 99, Victor Borg and Stevie Wonder. Okay. The 2000s, starting in 2000. We got it. Chuck Berry, Placido Domingo. Oh, Clint Eastwood, nice. 01, you had Julie Andrews, Quincy Jones, okay. Luciano Pavarotti. Like I said, I'm just going for people I know, either musicians or something involved with music, not necessarily actors or actresses or other people of note. 2002, you had Paul Simon, okay. Cheetah Rivera. 2003, James Brown, Loretta Lynn, Itzhak Perlman. 04, Elton John, John Williams. 2005, Tony Bennett, Tina Turner. 06, Andrew Lloyd Webber, Zubin Mehta, Dolly Parton, Smokey Robinson. Wow, that was a good one that year. And Spielberg. 2007, you got Diana Ross, Brian Wilson, who just passed away. 08, you got Georgia Jones, Twyla Tharp, Pete Townsend, and Roger Daltrey of The Who. Okay, I guess they don't posthumously put people in. So I guess they just put Townsend and Daltrey in. 09, Mel Brooks, nice. Dave Brubeck and Springsteen. See, 20 and the 2010s. Jesus, so long ago. Right, Mick? No more hey from Bill Cosby. What a piece of shit. And he got off on it and got out too on a technicality. What a piece of shit. Pardon me while I have some of my diet poison. All right, so where the fuck did we leave off? Oh, we're doing the 2010s. So 2010, you got Merle Haggard, Paul McCartney. Nice. 2011, you got Neil Diamond. Who's Yo-Yo Ma? Okay. Sonny Rollins. 2012, Buddy Guy. And that's the one, Led Zeppelin. Buddy Guy and Zeppelin. That was a good one. 2013, you got Herbie Hancock, Billy Joel, Carlos Santana. 2014, Al Green and Sting. 2015, Carole King, Rita Moreno, Cicely Tyson. 2016, the Eagles. Nice. Mavis Staples, James Taylor. 2017, Gloria Estefan. LL Cool J got it. Wow. Did not know that. Lionel Richie. Cool. We just we did a watch along last night of Halloween H2O. There he is, LL Cool J. 2018, you got Cher, Reba McEntire, Hamilton. I guess that's that Broadway show. These people, okay. 2019, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Linda Ronstadt. Sesame Street? How do you give it to Sesame Street? It says Sesame Street because you get all the people out of retirement or the people have been on there. Interesting. All right, so you got 2020, 21, 22, 23, and 24. I thought they said sorry, there's a freaking gnat in here, pain in my ass. 2020, who got it? Let's see. Joan Baez, Garth Brooks. 2021, Berry Gordy, Bette Midler, Joni Mitchell. 2022, you got Amy Grant, Gladys Knight, who I think just passed away not that long ago. U2. 2023, Barry Gibb. Nice. Queen Latifah, Dionne Warwick. 2024, The Grateful Dead. I wonder how they did that. Well, I mean, there's a few left. Everybody but Garcia. Bonnie Raitt, Toro Sandoval. Cool. So this year, 2025. I'll scroll up. You got Kiss going in there. How cool is that? I mean, there's not a lot of rock bands in there. I mean, you had the Eagles in there. You had the Who, the Grateful Dead, Zeppelin. I mean, there's not so many bands in there. So this is pretty darn cool. I'm looking forward to watching this. Yep, there's a lot of actors and actresses they gave it to you. Pacino, Nicholson. There's a bunch of them there. Clooney, you name it, they're there. Yeah, but this is I thought this is pretty. Ooh, nobody needs to see that up close. Pretty darn cool. What's everybody's thoughts? If you're watching this after the fact, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think. Maybe some artists, like we were saying, maybe Metallica could get up there and do something. I'm trying to think who else has been big Kiss fans. Like I said, the guys from Foo Fighters are, the guys from Stone Temple Pilots are, Pearl Jam are big fans. Soundgarden guys are big fans. Of course, and we mentioned John 5. But if it's like Metallica will do it, I mean, they usually go for like the big people to do it. But I think it's gonna be interesting the next couple of months to see what's gonna happen with this and where it goes from here. And it's gonna be pretty wild to see the 4 original members up there. And of course, they're not gonna be in makeup. How great would it be if they were in costume? I mean, I know they're up there, they're older now, but they should get up there and get makeup for this honor. That would be funny as all hell. But I think Gene and Paul would probably do it, and maybe even Ace. Peter, Chris, I don't know. He's still a little pissed off at a lot of stuff, but that would be fun. I think Black Flag, Misfits, Dead Kennedys, and Circle Jerk should be honored. I'm not going to argue because those are all bands I love. Big punk rock fan. That'd be hysterical. Could you imagine the Dead Kennedys being honored at the Kennedy Center? How funny that's a little wacky. No, I haven't seen The Naked Gun yet. I'm supposed to go with my neighbor. We keep talking about it, and I haven't gotten over there yet. I got to go talk to him and see if maybe he can find it online. Hint, hint. See if it's there yet, and I can just watch it as over in the man cave later, so I don't have to go to the theater. But no, I want to see it. I heard good things about it. Everybody of my age group, and Ed, you're only a couple years younger than me. Did you see it? I heard our age group will like it. It's not meant for the younger generation. It's not their humor. Just like I heard, just like all the people, these podcasters, and they're giving everybody shit about the new Happy Gilmore. And it's like, dude, sorry, it's not for you people. It's for my generation, those that fell in love with Happy Gilmore 30 years ago. All the nostalgia, the callbacks, all that stuff, you knew it was going to be there. So why are you annoyed? Every time they do a legacy sequel, that's what you get. It's not about you. So go eat a dick. Nick says, Pat, I always check out your collection on the gram. It's incredible. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I'm always watching you because I know you post a lot of your Kiss stuff. You got a nice Kiss collection. And I did once before, as my cousin will attest. Now it's all Halloween. The Kiss stuff is just out of my price range now. And I mean, the old Halloween stuff is getting pricey as shit too. But, you know, you can still get some good stuff here. And then bracing my horror roots, my Kiss roots, can't even speak, music, movies. If you guys follow the podcast that we do, my buddy Brett, and we just do everything. This channel is like a kitchen sink. I'm not sitting here to make it just one thing. I just like to do what I like to do. Hold on one second. Nobody needed to hear me burp. No, I appreciate it, Mick. I haven't seen you in a bit though. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Anybody else got anything going on? I'll hang out for a couple minutes. Then I'm going to go upstairs and make some dinner. I got home pretty late. Tried to throw this together real quick because it just thought it'd be fun. And plus I wanted to read up on it too. And it was great to go back and see who got these Kennedy Center honors. I mean, a lot of people I've never even heard of, especially the earlier ones, because like I said, that was probably of my parents' generation, some of those people. I like to see The Cure, Bauhaus, Cult, The Cramps. Speaking my language, The Cure would be a band that I couldn't see far off getting something like that because of how iconic they are. The rest of the bands, while I love them, no. A lot of people haven't even heard of Bauhaus probably, or The Cramps. A lot of people heard of The Cult, but man, I'd love to. He's got photos of, my collection. Help him pack it up. The pinball machine, my old Bally Kiss pinball machine sat in his garage many, many moons ago. That's probably something I would love to get down the road again. Get another Bally pinball machine. Just for shits and giggles. I don't know where the hell I'd put it because I'm relegated to this room. Well, once my kids get the fuck out of my house, because my other room out there, that whole side of my downstairs, I would be able to do that, which was actually where I used to have my collection. For those that have been following the channel and watched the podcast or any of the videos, all this used to be in the other room. I moved everything into this room because this used to be the guest room. We don't have guests anymore. Nobody ever comes up. And this also used to be the kids' playroom years ago. And my son has already moved out. And my daughter is leaving on Saturday to go back to college. So that whole area out there has become a college wasteland of all the shit that they dump here when they come home. I'm collecting the new NECA Ben Cooper figures. I saw those. I wanted to get the Michael Myers one, but it comes in a package of a bunch of other ones that I have no desire to get. They don't have it individual for some stupid reason. I don't know why. But you're talking about the Kiss ones, which I don't have any Kiss stuff. I mean, I have a few scattered Kiss things, nothing vintage anymore. But I saw the Kiss Ben Cooper figures, and they look pretty fucking cool, like to the point where I would get those. Because for those that don't know, Ben Cooper and NECA, NECA's doing Ben Cooper figures. Ben Cooper, for those older folk like myself and my cousin and Mick, I think you're within a couple of years of us. I'm not sure. Remember those days of the Ben Cooper costumes, like the 60s and the 70s, where you just had the outfit you put on and the mask with the rubber band. So that's what Kiss costumes were in 78. Actually, they weren't Ben Cooper though. What the hell were they? Help me out. Like, I don't believe they were Ben Cooper. Were they Ben Cooper brand? I don't even remember. I haven't had them in so long to even look at them. They probably were. So they're going to do figures of kids wearing the Kiss costumes, the vintage Kiss costumes. And I like how they attention to detail with it's Collegeville. Correct. I knew it wasn't Ben Cooper. It's been so long since I've had the damn things. But I like the attention to detail where the Trick or Treat bag is the solo albums bag that you would get if you bought the Kiss solo albums back in 78. Now that's attention to detail. That's cool as hell. So yeah, those, I don't know. You know what? I might put those on my Christmas list for shits and giggles. Just tell the wife, just get these for Christmas and I'll put them here because it'd be cool to go with all my stuff here. I have one or two other things that aren't Halloween here, and it's just fun stuff. I did see them, but yeah, the Halloween one, I'll wait till somebody buys it and they piece it out, and I'll get the Myers one because I don't want the rest of them. I forget who the rest of them are, but I'm not buying that whole package. I haven't really been buying too much this year. There's so many other things that have been going on, and I got a ton of shit coming as far as going away, weddings, daughter going to college. So I picked up a bunch of stuff within the last week, cheap stuff, because this is the time of year when all the Halloween stuff starts coming out. Like you get, I'm just going to kill this because it's bright as fuck over here. There we go. I'm like, so yeah, I picked up a few things because Five Below always has cheap Halloween stuff come out this year, and they always have a couple Myers things, and they're cheap as hell. Spirit Halloween just open. Well, they're starting to open up. So this is the time of year when so they got to frequent the Spirit Halloweens. And I think it's been a quiet year as far as collecting, thankfully, because there's been so many other things that have been draining my bank account. You haven't seen that? Yeah, they announced that one probably about a week or two before they announced the Kiss ones. It looks cool. It's not that it doesn't look cool, but it comes with a package of like 4 other ones, or is it? I think it's like 3 other ones, and I think they have like, like a Leatherface costume and like Ghostface, which movies I love, but I don't want to buy the whole package of all that. I just give me the Myers one. Why they're not selling them individually, I have no idea. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So we'll see what happens. I'm sure you're gonna have people piecemealing them out on eBay, and I'll go pick one up hopefully for cheap. And yeah, so I think that might be it, because it's almost hitting a half hour. Just wanted to be this to be pretty quick. See who showed up. Hopefully, if you're watching this after, do me a favor, comment below. Throw out some other stuff too, as far as other bands that you think, or other individuals you think that might get up there and play. Because as you know, if you ever watch the Kennedy Center Honors, they don't play. They usually sit up in that big balcony and they watch everybody else play. Universal Monster and PO figures. Well, I'm waiting for. I know was at Comic-Con. The NECA. What's the one series that they have? I have them over there. Hold on. The one set of NECAs. I can't think of them. They always sell them in the store, like Walmart and everything. And I think they're coming out with H2O and Resurrection, because they have Halloween 2. They have Halloween 6. They have 2018 Kills Ends. They don't have Halloween, so they have to come out with Halloween. They have to come out with, and I think they're coming out with H4 and 5. I think that's what people were showing me. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, man. I'm gonna get going too myself. I gotta go eat dinner, make something. Ultimate Figures, thank you. They're on the other side over there, and I can't read them. It's too far away from me. I couldn't read the damn things. But yeah, the Ultimate Figures, they're supposed to come out with those as well. See, now that would be cool. Kiss figures come out in that same type of packaging. I mean, I know Kiss figures have been done to death, but be pretty cool. I mean, people are still collecting this stuff. I personally don't do it anymore, but there's still some people out there that want it, and it's nice to see the Kiss is still in the news. Well, this will be after that event in the Kiss Army event that's coming up in Vegas. So this is going to be right after that they get the Kennedy Center Honors. So you wanted the best, you got the best. You're still getting some Kiss, whether they're technically not playing anymore or what. They're still everywhere. God bless them. But I'm going to run out, go make some dinner. Do me a favor, hit that like button, especially if you're a Kiss fan, and help other Kiss fans find this channel. Thanks for those that tuned in. If you're watching after the fact, like I said, comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this. Is this something cool? You're going to watch it? Who do you think would honor them by playing it? And go from there. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that fun, happy horse shit. And let me get my stuff set up here as I'm yapping away. Where is it? Right here. All right, folks. Talk to you soon. Later.